Good evening. This is Brian Corcoran, and today I'm going to share with you some fantastic information about wireless network adapter cards. You can hold that excitement. I know this is some very enthusiastic stuff, but I'm going to spend some time talking to you today about what they are, how they work, and what to look for when you purchase one. So let's get into it. Let's talk about what it is first. A wireless network adapter card is realistically, it's a card that allows you to connect from a computer to an existing network. Now there's lots of different forms in which they exist, and we're going to talk about those today. You have your PCI Ethernet cards, you have your PC card adapters, you have some USB devices, and we even have VPN cards. Now, computers may come with both wired or wireless adapters, and they will come with use of a device driver. I'm sure you remember the days of being able to move your computer about 2 to 3 feet because of that wonderful blue Ethernet cord that only allowed you to go 2 to 3 feet. Well, times have changed, and now it's time to see the new wave of technology. In other words, you now can connect to the internet without wires if you have a wireless network adapter card. Woohoo! Well, you know, all this technical thought, it really makes me think deep, and it makes me think, how does this wonderful device work? It all begins with information. That information is originally sent to your router through wire. If you're in public, like at a McDonald's or a Starbucks, they have their own router or hotspots that the information is originally detained in. Now that information is in binary code form. That router turns it into radio wave form. Now, once it's in radio wave form, it's broadcast into the surrounding area. In most cases, this might be anywhere from 75 to 150 feet. Any computer device that contains a wireless card picks up that radio wave with an antenna. That antenna and the card takes that radio wave and transfers it back into binary code. This same method is used to send your information back to that hotspot or wireless router. Okay, great job. You explained to me how it works. How does that help me when I need to buy one? Well, I'm glad you asked, because now we're going to talk about some of the different options that are out there for you as you look at purchasing a wireless network adapter card. Our first option is the mini PCI card. These have to be embedded within the computer. Now, going online to search, they can range anywhere from $8 to up to $3,500. A simple store search, I was able to find prices between $40 and $50, even as low as $29.99. Another option that's out there for you is the PCI wireless adapter card. This also must be installed inside the computer. The range of these items can be anywhere from $5 to, again, if you have some money to spend, $3,500. Again, at a normal Best Buy store, I was able to find prices between $30 to $50. Next, we have what's called a PC card. Now, a PC card is something that simply fits in a slot in the side of a computer and offers wireless access. Now, the range of this can be anywhere from as low as $10 to upwards of $9,000. I don't think that's the kind you need for your computer, though. Finally, we have what's known as a USB key, and what this is a wireless card that attaches straight to a USB port. These range anywhere from $4 to $60. Wow, that's a lot of information about wireless cards. I didn't know there were so many out there. That makes me think, though. What do I need to know when I go to purchase one for my brand new computer? One item to take into consideration are the network standards of your wireless cards. They come in 3 main forms, and those forms are 802.11b, and that used to be the most common one that was available. However, it has been eclipsed. The speeds have gotten better. There's now an 802.11g, which is faster, and an 802.11n, which is the fastest. However, you do need to take into consideration the transfer rate. It's good to have a wireless router and a wireless card that kind of match in speeds, or else one side's going to get overwhelmed and you're not going to get the amount of work done that you need. Other items to take into consideration beyond the transfer rate. The range. How much range are you looking for with your wireless card? Are you looking for something within the room? Then I would choose a cheaper model. However, if you're going to be doing a lot of distance traveling within your house or outside of your house, you might want a wireless card that picks up a longer range. There have been some that have been known to pick up beyond the traditional 150 feet as far as 1,000 feet. Of course, there aren't barriers in there. Also, please do understand, items such as microwaves and cell phones run on the same wavelength as your card. Knowing what OS system you have can make a difference in the wireless card that you choose as well. Some work really well with Linux, some work really well with Vista. That is something you need to research depending on the computer that you have. Do you want yours to be internal, or external? External ones are very easy to handle. Internal though, especially if you have a laptop, you may need to pay to have someone install that for you. And finally, security. Make sure you choose a card that has a very strong encryption program. If not, other people can hack in and use your wireless network. That's not good. Well, I don't know about you, but all this talk about wireless network adapter cards has drained all the excitement out of me. So, I'm going to let you sit back, relax, and absorb all the information you just took about wireless network adapter cards.